What's the deal?
Alrighty, you guys. So we're back at it with another U.A.P, another Urban Assault podcast. So we have a lot of things on our mind that we've been wanting to say lately. So here we go.
Let's get into it.
This is part 2 of what we had mentioned in our last episode. Even though the new skater of the year's been picked, if you guys want to go give that a watch, I mean, by all means. Go knock yourselves out.
That's our first episode.
Yup. So here we are. If we were able to snap our fingers and do anything we wanted with any of the teams in our inline community, this is what we would do. We have a lot of stuff that we've been wanting to say. Do you have anything you want to get off your chest first before we get started, Dad?
My main thing is IQON. That's my main thing. You know, my main thing is IQON and their frames. Like, I feel like the crown jewel of IQON is their frames and their bearing technology, and I feel like they're just not pushing that.
Right.
You know, and
right.
like they ended up getting a whole aggressive team and like.
We don't know if any of their new dudes that they picked up are on the aggressive or on the wizard side. No, or on the bigger.
No,
guys.
I think they're all aggressive guys.
That's what I had.
And that's cool. Like, you're gonna promote a lot of aggressive, and you want to have some aggressive guys there too. But like you went out of your way to build a company to compete with Endless, and to compete with Wizard.
Right.
And you're not even pushing it.
Right. And
you know, tons of dropped missed opportunities. Tons of missed opportunities too.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I want to say before I'm just gonna get this guy out of the way because he's my favorite guy, other than Montre, because Montre's are like our favorite, like one of our favorite skaters. They're not our favorite skater probably, but like, but one of the guys I like on that team that I feel like they should have pushed more and they should have used more was Pablo. I thought he was cool. I saw him do Wizard on a 3x125, like doing all kinds of cool moves. I was blown away seeing the wheels that big and doing all the stuff he was doing, all kinds of Wizard moves and stuff. I was like, I wanted to see more of that. You know, I got like 1 or 2 edits of that, and then a downhill with him, and then that was it. And that's all they got to. That's all they did was to promote the frames, and then 1 edit with Montre grinding the frames out with the big wheel edit.
Yeah, and the one on Richard's channel.
Yeah.
And that one got 2.2 million views, which is unheard of in rollerblading. And you know, their frames are the crown jewel. We wish Montre would ride the big wheels a little bit more. You know, we wish Montre would be a little bit more into the big wheels.
And it's cool. Like, if you're gonna do if you're gonna have an aggressive team, that's cool. Have your aggressive team, but you did build the frame to compete with other companies.
Exactly.
So you should have a team to do that. Like, and then there's no other teams that have that opportunity to do that. That have a collective of good skaters like that. I'm sure there is. I'm trying to look for more channels, so I could see more dudes doing some Wizards. Maybe some more clicks and stuff would be fun. But what I'm saying is like, they could have brought in a lot of dudes.
Right.
Like Nick Lomax would have been another good one to bring to IQON. That would have been good for Big Wheel because he's leaving USD, but he does a lot of urban too, you know, and that shows, you know, the what is it called?
The crown jewel of...
Well, it shows the versatility of the frames.
And,
you know, the versatility of the
technology.
frames. And the bearing technology.
I guarantee you, Nick Lomax, once he rides that frame, it'd be over. He'd love it.
He'd be another good one because he's aggressive, but he does a lot of big wheel. Yes, he'd be perfect there too.
He goes on a lot of urban skates,
you know,
for power slide.
Yes, and he's a crossover. And he's a crossover. He can do a little bit of aggressive too with the big wheel stuff.
I haven't seen so recently, but he was pretty active on YouTube as well.
Yeah.
And he's very active on Instagram, so he's always promoting stuff.
And then
he's a 2-for-1 special.
And who else would be good on that team?
So if we could snap our fingers, we're jumping into the teams.
Who else? So we got.
Oh wait, hold on. All right, so another one that we would want on our team, on the IQON team, would be Nicola Torelli. He is also signed.
That was another drop ball right there.
Yeah, I feel like power slide. I don't want to say drop the ball because it could still happen. I'm sure they could still pull some strings. Hopefully, one of you guys at Power Slide sees this video, shows it to the boss man himself, and he figures this out. But Nicola Torelli is a 2-for-1 special. You know, he or not
He's
2-for-1.
he's another
Nicola Torelli is he's super big on social media. He promotes Wizard like crazy. His new Kaiser frame looks just like a modified IQON frame, or like it could go under the IQON brand, I should say.
And he's a crazy urban skater. The stuff he does, like the mustard edit was nuts.
Yes.
You know?
The mustard edit was nuts.
You know, the sliding on the banks like that, like
He's
a Royale.
such a stylish Wizard skater. He would be promoting the frame
perfect.
sick. And you could have dropped the Nicola Torelli frame under the IQON brand. And I understand.
And drop us an IQON, a whole IQON edit with the whole team would be sick.
Yup. And I would have just kept Kaiser more or less aggressive.
Yeah.
Because I feel like Kaiser is now competing with. Now you drop that Nicola Torelli frame to compete with IQON when it's like, it's counterproductive.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like IQON just trying to compete in the aggressive.
When you got guys that are already interested in that, you should move them to IQON.
Right.
They should be moved to IQON right away. That's the frame for those guys.
And you have IQON just strictly trying to compete with the aggressive dudes now, and it's like, you guys are much more than that. I feel you guys should be competing more with, like you said, Endless, Wizard, and with that new ACT boot, maybe you guys could compete with all the aggressive
That's another.
dudes.
Yeah, dude, you bust out the ACT boot. Everybody uses that.
Yes.
You know, all the guys you'd have on your Wizard team and your aggressive team would just be.
It's over.
It's over.
And then
And this is just our opinion.
Yes. Well,
it's just our opinion.
Well, like I said, if we could snap our fingers, this is what we would do. We don't know nothing of the contracts, how any of this works behind the scenes, what the business moves are, what the funding is, what everybody's personal situation is. We don't understand. We don't know. Like I said,
all the particulars.
Yes.
So this is just fun for us, conversation. You know.
Yeah, this is just something to keep the conversation going.
But that ACT boot on the whole team, dude.
Right.
Because then you'd have Wizard guys too, just doing all the stuff.
Yes, the Nicola Torelli frame would have looked sick on that ACT boot.
Yeah, and if you wanted, you could have came up with a whole nother frame that would, for him, that would have been an IQON frame. Even if it didn't look like the other ones, that would have been cool.
And look at what the boot he's riding now. He's riding He's riding the
Montre one?
Yeah, he's riding the Montre IQON, the new one, the black and white. The colored carbon skate, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so he's riding an IQON boot anyway. So if that ain't the universe telling you guys, or if that ain't Mr. Torelli telling you guys himself, you know, that he wants to be signed under IQON.
You give those guys frames like that, they're gonna do 3x125. They're gonna do rocker. They're gonna do all this cool stuff. You know what I mean?
They're gonna blow everybody.
They're gonna blow everybody's mind. You know, for us, like I said, it's just the frame's just not being pushed enough. You know what I'm saying? Yes. And that's the best part. That for us, that was the best part of that company.
And these are the people we feel like would help push those frames heavy.
Mm-hmm.
Is Nick Lomax.
So
Nicola Torelli, and then for our third entry, we'd like to say Michael Witzemann. We would love to see Michael Witzemann under the IQON brand as well. Because he is a true 2-for-1 special. He does Wizard and aggressive.
I just want to say this really quick.
He's dabbled a little bit in urban skating as well.
Yes. He would have been, before we just go into there, I just want to say this so I could just get it off my chest. So this would be the whole team. That whole Wizard team. This would be that whole Wizard team right there. You would put, and then that way you can finish with Witzemann. I just want to say this. You would have, like I said, he said, Pablo, who's already there. You know what I mean? I would like to still see him as like the big five of that team. You know, Pablo, you know, Nicola Torelli, Nick Lomax.
I would say Nick Lomax just for his big wheels. He's not necessarily a wizard guy, but he will push that big wheel
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
all
dude.
day. Well, and
in an urban style too, for for
it's
big
been a
wheel.
while since I watched one of his big wheel edits. Does he do any footwork? Or... He does hammers on those big wheels. Huh? He does like backflips and stuff.
You already know that Nick Lomax is not to be doubted.
No.
You know
so
what I mean?
I guarantee you, if he wants, he'll bust out some.
Oh,
crazy
he'll
stuff.
rip some. I mean, it would be interesting to see him on that team, to say the least.
Right.
To say the least.
Right.
I would say.
And then go ahead, Dad. Oh, and then
Michael Witzemann. And Witzemann, dude, that dude right there.
And
he was already rocking. He's already into rocking wizard frames. You tell him, hey, that frame was expensive. How about I give you your own pro frame?
Right.
And we'll laser print it for you too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, like he said, he's like, if I would have seen him riding on them wizard frame, I would have just been like, oh, is that what you want, bro? We'll get you your own frame right now. And then you push that stuff.
I mean, you get to push the sport more than just aggressive. Like that's the opportunity to build a fucking big wheel team. You know what I mean?
Push those frames. Because the boots weren't the best at first, from all the knowledge we gathered. My boot experience was pretty good, I want to say.
My brother-in-law got one. He got, I forget which one it was. It was one with all the holes in it. It was one of the earlier ones, a 3x110.
And did he like it?
And he loved it, but he had some pressure points. I told him, but he probably had to wear it. I haven't talked to him in a minute, but
points.
Yeah, and you probably have to break it in too. Like once you break it in, even the shell breaks in a little bit, and you're able to wear it. So.
Right.
Sometimes it's just feeling it out, but. We did hear there was a lot of things, but that ACT boot, that's another level.
So
that thing looks like another level.
They heard the feedback and they jumped on it right away.
It looks like another level, dude.
So
kind of reminds me of the blank in a way.
Yeah.
But without all the mounting systems, because you could ride it without the sole and stuff.
Right.
You know what I mean? It still looks cool.
Yeah, that's what these babies are doing here, because he was going to show that off real quick. Because you could take the sole plate off.
Yeah, you could take the sole plate off, and I want to ride it like that. I can't wait to see it when it's like that.
You could take the sole plate off and ride it as a wizard skate.
Yeah, so but that's what reminded me of the blank when I saw the ACT.
So let me make sure we don't have nothing on IQON before we jump. Oh yeah. So going back to Michael Witzemann, you could have just gave him a new frame, and you could have him riding the new ACT boot, and he is also rocking what's it called? AG60 frame? Is that what they're called?
Yeah, the IQON. Yeah, he's riding the AG60. Yeah,
he's riding an IQON frame right now. So that's another dude who's
he
riding an IQON.
And then he overlaps to aggressive too.
Yeah.
But if he's doing big wheel, I mean, the aggressive can overlap into his big wheel. You know what I mean? With the options to use grind blocks and rockers and 3x110 rockers or 3x125 rockers.
Michael Witzemann, I'm sure, would be dabbling pretty heavy in that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah, if you just gave him the funding, I don't know.
So that would be that'd be for us an all-star IQON big wheel team right there.
True.
Unmatched. Like who's got a big wheel team? Who even has the opportunity to put together a big wheel team like that?
Yeah.
True. Where it's not just like promos and stuff, like it's actual stuff, like wizard stuff, like stuff that people will watch.
And then you have, like he said, this is gonna be your team: Pablo, Nicola, Nick, Michael. And then you'll have freaking Montre leading the squad, I'm sure Montre will hop back into big wheels if he sees all those dudes on him.
Yeah. Maybe he'll forget all about his roller skates when he sees everybody over there tearing it up and being so innovative over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he'll hop back in the groove, big wheels. But what's it called?
That's a cool thing with Wizard and stuff. Like if you're bored with aggressive, you can go switch up to Wizard, and then they start. They start meshing.
Overlapping.
Yeah.
And then there's going to be some empty spots over on USD since we're moving over Michael Witzemann and Nick Lomax recently stepped down anyway. We would want to put Damon and Josiah Blee on USD. Those dudes we feel like deserve it because Damon, Come on. I would buy a gold Aeon right away.
Dude, that dude's been promoting the Aeon forever in gold.
And he has the killer Instagram, killer Instagram game.
Man.
So, and he has a killer clothing brand, the G1.
G1?
Shout out G1.
Hey, and the promo for that, dude, I was ready to buy something right there, dude, when I seen that promo.
Super Bowl commercial.
Yeah, it was bad, huh?
Yeah.
That was bad, dude. So, Air Damien, that guy's a madman. His Instagram's loaded. And he's always busy all the time.
Yes,
every day.
active all the time.
Every day, dude.
So him, Josiah Blee just dropped a new edit. I didn't get to watch it yet. I think it was only like 2 minutes, him and another dude. Mm-hmm. But he's killing the Aeons right now.
Yes.
And as far as
I wish he'd do a YouTube channel, man, because he does good content.
Yeah, he does.
He should do a YouTube channel, man.
For sure. I think they have per DMs, which is him and all his homies.
Oh, they have one?
Yeah, and that's what they drop on.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Yeah, that's where we watch his edits on. It's called per DMs, I think it's called.
Okay.
I'm sorry if I'm shouting, if I'm saying that wrong, you guys. But that's what the YouTube's called. Yeah, Josiah Blee, I would love to see him. He's a killer Aeon rider, and so is Air Damon. Those are two dudes who are right there. Pretty much given, I would say, that need to be signed to that team. Air Damon and Carlos Bernal edit would go hard. Both those crazy dudes.
And Josiah Blee, too.
Oh, and then Josiah Blee. He's a mad tech skater.
Yeah,
dude.
Tech madman.
Tech madman. So, and then Chris Haffey, I don't know if he's sponsored by anybody, right?
No, I mean...
So we would want to move him to Gawds with Frankie. We just have Frankie have all the legends.
Yeah, that'd be cool if Frankie would bring Chris Haffey back.
Yeah,
that would be sick.
Like he has Chris Edwards there.
Yeah, man.
Chris Edwards, Chris Haffey,
dude.
Frankie Morales, Michael Prado.
Who else? Who's gonna fuck with that team?
That's gonna be a savage team. All legends. What's his name? Tim Franken. Who else? I'm sorry, brother, if I butchered your name.
Who else would be good on that team? But he would be wicked too, Chris Haffey over there.
Like bad dudes only. Even Nick Lomax would be dope on Gawds. Truthfully, he's a legend too. Yeah, since he stepped down, but we would prefer him on IQON.
But I think that's pretty much it for Gawds. I think we would just get Haffey over there.
Power slide.
Bring Haffey back. Yeah, dude.
So that's what we would do for Power Slide if we were under the Power Slide umbrella and we could wiggle everything.
Because I don't know if Haffey's, because last time I heard something on him, I heard he wasn't. Something happened that he was with Valo or something, I guess.
Oh, really?
And I guess they were already going under, no? And I guess he hasn't been sponsored by anybody since.
Yeah, see?
Or something like
Frankie,
that.
Go reach
I'm not
out
too
to
sure.
Chris.
If I'm wrong, don't kill me, but that would be cool because if he still wants to skate and he needs somebody to skate, get him skating again.
Everybody will go.
That would be
Chris
perfect.
Haffey
yeah, dude. And then him being on that team, it just matches the team's theme, like.
Yeah, all the legends.
You know what I mean? All the legends.
All the baddest dudes.
You know what I mean? You already got Chris Edwards there, dude. The man. The logo.
The logo.
The logo.
That's
the logo right there, dude. And then you got Frankie Morales. And you got... who was the other one? And then you would have Haffey, dude.
And then you would have...
And you already have all the other
Michael
ones.
Prado. Tim Franken. I don't know who else they have.
So that's Gawds. What would we do next? Let's see.
Cameron Talbot. We just wanted to give Cameron Talbot a shout out on Blank. Because at the time we were writing this stuff down, he didn't even have his pro skate yet. So now he has his pro skate.
Yeah.
We just wanted to give him a big shout out. I hope to own one soon.
Yeah, that blank was sick.
That bank account's broke, so that's why you need to subscribe and like and comment down below what skate you're too broke to afford this year. That's what you need to comment down below.
The ACT.
I don't even want to think about that.
And the blank, dude. The new blank, dude. I already got 2 of them, dude. Shh.
Oh, coming soon.
Coming soon.
All right, so.
No, but I want to talk about the blank because I'm not normally a big fan of like forest print stuff or like camouflage stuff for like, you know, like hunting or whatever, like, but like when I saw, because it goes with like the kind of duty is and the white with the liner,
it works.
It works, dude. It more than works. And
But
then the tree in the back.
Rollerblade never misses on products or colorways.
Yeah, the blank logo on the back with the CT was fire, dude.
Yes, with the C tree and then the
I was
T.
blown away
as
soon as I seen it. I woke up in the morning. I sent this dude early in the morning, like 6 in the morning. I sent it to him.
I can't wait to see the edit.
And he was holding it like this, and I was like, "Oh man, dude, that is fire, dude. He's the man, dude." But that skate is wicked. I like that skate. And it's got like the green sole plate too.
Yeah, that dark green. Yeah, that thing's bad. So
I was more pumped up. And I was more pumped about that skate than any of the other ones coming out. You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm not a big aggressive guy anyway. I'm more of an urban guy. But I'm starting to get into it now. I do like a lot of gaps though.
Right.
You know, so that's why I got an aggressive skate, because I wanna hit a lot of gaps. You know, I like to jump stairs and stuff. So.
Right, and I mean it's kind of hard not to love the aggressive tech, you know.
And I can front side. I got my front side on my first day, huh?
I have 2 grinds working on 3 now, you guys.
Oh, this guy's straight aggressive.
No,
you don't even go urban with this dad no more. No, you want to go skate? No, you want to go to the park? All right, I'll go with you to the park.
I don't get hurt at the park. Nah, that urban skating's no joke. You know, it ain't for the weak. I'll say that. You know, you gotta be a savage out there.
You know, riding in, tearing it up.
If you're gonna assault the urban, you gotta be a savage.
Yeah, it's no joke being out there with the cars and stuff. You know what I mean? Bombing hills and stuff.
So, and then one I skipped over. We would want to sign Joe Atkinson to them skates. That would be crazy.
Yeah, dude.
Joe Atkinson on them skates. Joe Atkinson with the Calsos and Bra Scout. Oh my gosh.
That'd
and
be
then
insane.
Marius Scales, Sean Dars, Parker, all those dudes are bad too, you know. Well, frick, man. That would be a killer team, I would say. Very killer team.
We would have put Mesmer on here, but Mesmer's already got all kinds of bad fools.
Yeah,
they're stacked, dude.
They're
stacked, dude.
Roches has probably
Roches is stacked
the
too.
best team. That's hot take from me. I want to say they might have the best team pound for pound wise, as far as like heavy hitters. Maybe each one of their dudes could probably win Winter Clash. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's true too. That's true too, because they do got like, but Mesmer's got some bad dudes too, eh?
No, Mesmer's got bad. Dominic Bruce is always in the run for Winter Clash. You know?
John Bellino, dude.
Too.
John Bellino's worth like
Mark
2 or 3 vatos, dog.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? He's worth like 2 or 3 vatos, eh? That's another one that's just as good as Montre too, eh? Those two guys right there.
But the thing is, when you get to those teams, all the head
and then you
dudes
got
cancel
Billy
each other out.
O'Neill. You got the hammerhead Billy O'Neill.
When you get to the teams, all those top dudes cancel each other out because they're just as good as each other.
Yes, it does get like that.
It's
it
like
does
you
get,
can't even
at that point, you're just watching just greatness. You know what I mean?
You just better appreciate it.
You just better appreciate it at that point. You get to see them all together, skating together, you know?
Yeah, so I'm jealous of all you guys at Winter Clash. You know, you rub it down below in the comment section if you guys were able to participate. You know, maybe one day in the future we'll be able to go.
Yeah, dude.
So next, that's all of our things for the teams. This is what we would want to do, or this is just more of a conversation on
like contests. Like if we had like,
this is our opinion on. If we want it to be more of like a sport, or not more of a sport, but just new ways of looking at it.
Of expressing, well, almost like X Games, right? Like when you watch X Games, they got Mega Ramp, they got Vert, they got Street, You know, the
Right.
street's huge now too. You got bowl, and then you got what else you got? You got a game of skate. You know what I mean? We could do the same thing with rollerblading. You know, we
Right.
could have wizard competitions where it's all flat, all floor, almost like gymnastics, where you would have floor gymnastics. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then you'd have other events. You know?
Yes. Or just like gymnastics in itself, how it has like the one where you're bouncing on the rings, and then it's got the one where you're walking on the. Sorry if I don't know the terminology for gymnastics, but and then you're walking, and then you got
the balance
tumbling.
beam.
Yeah, you got the balance beam. Then you got the
The tumbling,
tumbling.
yeah, the floor.
Like there's so many different kinds of contests you could pull just from within that single.
And that they're entertaining, right?
Yes.
You know, a lot of them are entertaining too still. Like,
So, and I mean, I guess we kind of do that already by separating park and vert, but we could get a little bit more concentrated on particular things, you know? That's what, I have no knowledge of skateboarding at all. I don't even really I shouldn't say that. I have a board, but I don't go out of my way to watch skateboarding as much as I do rollerblading. But
when I was...
wait, hold on, sorry, Dad.
No, you go. No, that was me.
But they have the PSL now, which is a professional skateboarding league, where they just jump the same set of stairs, but it's a game of skate, and they try and score points on each other. It's like a.
That's what that is.
Baseball meets skate. It's like a game of baseball meets skate, and I'm like,
yeah, because I've watched a couple of those.
Well, I just thought it was cool because I don't watch no skateboarding stuff at all, and that caught my eye. I'm not like I said, I'm not your average watcher, but it was a very cool aspect to me. It was something very different. I think contests you have to be a very particular kind of guy to watch the live footage of contest. I'm sure it's very special.
The skateboard, I'm not gonna lie though, the skateboarding ones, they are very interesting. And if we have contests like that, like that one, like the one you're talking about, that street one, that one's fun to watch.
Well, imagine,
you know what I mean? And a lot of the bowl ones are fun to watch, and that's what Winter Clash has. That's what I like about Winter Clash, because when you watch Winter Clash, it kind of looks like that. It looks insane. It's more insane though, because it's way more insane.
Well, Winter Clash is always gonna have its place. It will.
And I think I like rollerblading that it does that too. That it's in its
imagine
own
a high
underground.
beam.
Yeah.
Imagine a high beam, right? Like a high beam event, but with the P rail, and and you see Sean Kelso do three or four switch ups and 360 out, and then you have to score his performance.
Dude, have you seen the Japanese skateboarding show?
Landings count. Yeah, where they're doing the obstacles. And stuff.
Have you seen it?
Hold on. Yes, you're getting off topic. I'm not done. Nah, but what's it? Do they do that?
Yeah, on a rail. It's like a roller coaster.
No, just a simple P rail.
Dude, you gotta watch it. It's insane.
I know exactly, but that's not the same idea I'm talking about.
Okay, sorry.
You're messing up my image I was painting.
Go ahead.
Nah, why'd you even bring that up?
Well, yeah, I left it alone. You brought it back up, dude.
No, you kept bringing it back up.
No, I didn't.
So
you want to have okay, let's get this straight, right?
It's just a P rail.
I don't even understand this. You're saying to have a P rail that's up high, and then for what?
What? No, it's a simple P rail. Okay, we're just going to have a simple P rail.
Okay.
And it's like the dunk contest. You go over there, you do your switch ups, maybe you get 2 or 3 tries, your best on the P rail, your best line matters.
Okay.
Right?
I get
and
it now.
And
Yeah.
then the judges will score your performance based out of 10. This is just something I'm coming up with.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just something simple like that, you know?
Yeah, that is a good idea. Yeah.
Because I mean, how many Sean I shouldn't have even said brother's name. I'm gonna cut that out. Nah, but like, how many of the more tech dudes get a shine at a Winter Clash on all the bigger ramps? Mm-hmm. You know, that's more meant for like the Julian Kudos, the flip dudes and stuff. You know.
Yeah, because then the tech guys are forced to have to go up there and throw, and that's cool
for
too.
For all
though.
of us tech watchers, I mean, look who. Well, I guess we can't.
Well, some dudes are like a little bit of both too, right? They can do both. You know what I mean? But
right, and I mean that only makes the skating better. But
Yeah, that would be cool to have
I
a
just
rail
think
competition.
we need to think outside the box as far as competitions go. Like we could change it up a little bit. And what was the
No,
one
I
that
think a
we're
rail competition would be sick.
or just something like that, a little
know what
bit
I mean?
more concentrated.
Yeah.
Because there's always gonna be park competitions. There's
Yeah,
always gonna
yeah.
be vert.
There's always gonna be street
There's
and
always
all
gonna
that.
be yes,
you know?
but it would be sick to dial in a little bit more. See if we could get like it'd be sick to see Witzemann versus Calso versus Ryan Parker versus all these switch up dudes who on a P rail getting judged by all the legends. You know.
Yeah,
That would be
that
sick
would be
by
sick.
an all-star panel. Like I said, kind of like a dunk contest.
Yeah. Yeah, P-rail competition would be sick.
But that would be cool. I think a rollerblader would shred. Getting back to that Japanese contest, I think a rollerblader would shred that.
Now you better erase
But,
all that.
No, I will. But
Yeah.
I wanted to. But was my original pitch of that idea way off from what you were thinking?
No, I knew
Did
what
you-
it was is I knew I should have known what you're talking about because you talked about this last time, but it threw me off because you said we'd have a high rail. I'm like,
Oh
what
no,
do you mean?
I meant higher P rail, like than normal.
And that threw me off.
way they
So
can
that's why
spin
it
off
threw me
more.
off the.
That was my fault.
And all
My
I
bad.
and all I said is, hey, you see that Japanese show?
Yeah, nah. So that's cool.
Yeah.
Nah.
So
No. So
P-rail
or
competition.
imagine seeing like I don't know how creative we can get on a set of stairs, but a set of like just something like that.
oh yeah, maybe
And
you
you don't necessarily have to make it a league or anything. but
Or
I
you
think
know
the
what?
contest
You would
be
have
cool.
another one called Hammer Time for guys who want to throw their hammers.
Well, no, that'd be crazy.
You would have you
can't
would have yeah, dude. Yeah,
just
dude.
let
'Cause
them
then they
ride
can
the
throw it in.
mega ramp at that point.
They can just do all their what is it called? They can and then they can do it in a safe environment with their helmet and pads. You know
Sure.
what I mean? And just dude. You would have another event, Hammer Time, for dudes that just want to throw hammers. You know what I mean? You could have big gaps and stuff.
comment down below what
That'd be sick.
what ideas of contests work for what ideas.
Because
could
like
work.
me, I don't know how to
We're
do
just-
grinds or nothing.
We're just free.
But I like to
freeballing
go
with
hit
everything.
stair gaps. I
Right.
can hit a 4, 5, 6 stair gap.
Right.
You know what I mean? But I can't do that very much grinds, which I think this year I'm going to probably try to learn some new grinds. But I'm happy with just being able to do a front side because I never thought in my life I'd be able to do anything. So
Right. Nah, but that would be so cool. Like I said, comment down below what contests you guys could think of.
that you
That's
would like
just
to
one
see.
I could think of off the top of my head. Like I said, I don't know how creative we could get with the stair set. He said you could even do one for the hammer.
Well,
dudes.
yeah, because what would you do on the stair set? Some dudes would be doing
360, 900,
900. The first 900 stair gap.
You know somebody's gonna do it.
Oh yeah,
especially in
dude.
competition.
Rollerblading.
We'll throw that with these. You know?
Oh yeah, hey, but you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You could do different tricks off the stair gap. You know what I mean, or whatever,
I'm gonna check the camera one more time.
or even just like off a big ass ledge or something.
Okay, we're doing good.
You know, or
Yes.
other whatever.
A ledge event.
A ledge event.
or something like
Yeah,
that.
a ledge event would be sick. Yeah.
You know how many tricks you could do in a certain time. You know that would be sick.
That way you'd have different events.
But they
yeah.
have to look good. Yeah, like any sloppiness, it doesn't count.
And we need more bowl events because that's obviously a hit at Winter Clash, and we need more of that because that's fun to watch. You know?
And we what's that one? The skate event, in California.
Oh, Blading Cup.
Blade. Okay, so
Blading
Blade
Cup.
Cup.
That one we're gonna make.
Yes.
That one we can
We'll
make
make it
one
to
day.
Blade Cup one day.
Yeah, that
So-
one we can make.
I like how they put the dumpster in the obstacles, you know, or
Yes.
how I think Anthony Portier, I think
Seeing that's smart because
had designed a grindable snake. Like that's cool as hell. We need more
That's what's-
themed obstacles.
yeah, and you can grind anything. You could just bring stuff in, like you said, with the dumpster and stuff, or like
Genius.
ship containers.
Yes,
You know what I mean? That stuff,
cool-
you know.
just different stuff you wouldn't think of.
Like
Just
Mike
super
Murder Johnson
creative.
soul grinding the ship container.
Yeah, you know, or like I said, just try and design cooler stuff. We could theme our, or if we're gonna do contests, we could theme them out.
It's
a
like
little bit.
yeah.
That's how X Games made it more like a park. I had seen, like they had put like green, like where the hills are and stuff.
Or they'll have they'll have these gaps that you have to hop over that have plants and shit in them.
Yeah, you know, like stuff
cool,
like
dude.
that. Like you could bring a little bit more life into the
yes.
you know, into the obstacles. It doesn't always have to be
like,
so.
The big park
black and white.
competitions.
Those are always gonna have their place.
They'll
like
have their place,
like Winter
you know?
Clash and stuff. But we do.
No,
like,
but
as
that
an
no, I'm
average
saying
fan-
as like the other league, the ASA, is it that what it's called?
I don't
The
know.
other inline league, the big one, the one that Diaco and Kudo and all them do, and those bigger ones.
I haven't seen that.
Because Winter Clash is a more intimate one.
Right, it's more compact in the warehouse.
I would think so, yeah.
And then they have like the outdoor one.
It's dude,
Right.
and it's way different. And in that one, people go one after the other. Right. Unlike in the other competition, one person gets to take their whole turn the whole time.
Oh, okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? At Winter Clash, it's like a real street session.
Right.
Fools are just running in. You see one Vato riding the wall, and then another Vato doing soul grind disaster
mayhem.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You're just trying to catch all the tricks, dog. You're like,
yeah, no, that's true.
that's wicked too, dude. Pure pandemonium.
And
dude.
both of those are always gonna have their place, you know.
Yeah.
Like those can stay where they are, but Blade Cup is killing it. I liked how
Blade Cup's another good one too, dude.
It looks like
I like Blade Cup too.
they brought a little bit more. What's it called? Or like I said, how Anthony Portier had the grindable snake. You could just bring a little bit more themed obstacles to us, you know, in these events. I feel like.
Yeah, I like Blading Cup, man.
And
That
what's
one's
it
fun
called?
to watch too. I want to go see that one, dude.
Nah,
That'd be cool.
for real. And what's it called? This is for all the big companies. Roches. I don't know about how much Power Slide helps, but I'm talking to all the big companies who Roches, Power Slide. Who else has some skaters that are very active on social media, or not on social media, but just in general.
All the teams, dude.
Well, if you see somebody like who is active, like with their vlogs or something like that,
like Witzemann and stuff,
or
like,
you see somebody who's just straight up creating like like Bobby Spazoff, like you guys, or Niles Jansen has magic boots. Like if you guys
see
them,
that they're going out of their way to work hard and put out content, like maybe, and if you guys, I mean, they're working for you guys. You guys should, like, maybe don't give them a little help. A little help, yeah.
I think
like you said, throw them a
incentives.
360 camera or something here and there, and then incentives to make more.
There should be some type of incentives for if content. You see them helping their channel, or if they're trying to grow their own brand, like, because that's only gonna help you guys at the end of the day. You know, like you see Michael Witzemann over there doing his vlogs. Your relationship with the skater gets stronger too. You know what I mean?
Like, and they'll be more loyal to you too.
If you guys reach so many thousand subscribers, and put out this many videos, we'll give you guys a new MacBook, or we'll give you guys a 360 camera, like you said.
It's a small thing for a big company.
Yeah, you know and like he said, that goes a long way for these guys. That's just more gear for them to put out for us.
And you don't do it for every Tom, Dick, and Harry out there, right?
No, and like
you
I
do
said,
it for the ones that
are putting in work.
that work. You know what I'm saying?
Like we're not gonna get you started, but if you're starting yourself, then why not? We'll help you out.
Yeah.
Like if you put in that work and we see you're grinding, we'll give it to you. We can't just give you the money right away. It's it's tight budget right now. But if you're putting in that work and you earn it, we'll give it to you.
Right.
You know, like I said, Eugen with What's Brewing. Is that what it's called?
Does he have one now?
Or no, what is it? Brooklyn Zoo.
Oh, Brooklyn Zoo. Yeah, the
Brewing,
Brooklyn
sorry.
Zoo. That's him and all his homies.
Yeah. Shout out Eugen, man. You got us in Thrasher, bro.
I know.
I commented on their post too. I said Eugen did it better.
Hey, Navato could at least went and asked to skate with him, you're gonna
Yeah,
ask to
bro,
use
he
his
could
spot,
have invited
dog.
you to his spot,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? It's good you gave us a shout out, homie.
I like New Balance.
But next time
you know?
you better have a session at least. Give us some more.
You better call him out next time.
Yeah,
Be
next
all
time
like,
you better give us some more. What is it called?
Sunshine. Be all like, hey, bro, that's my spot.
Hey, you're gonna take the homie spot. You better ask to skate with him next time, dog.
Yeah, you know. So, so yeah, that's just going to all the big companies. Even them skates. If you guys, I know that's a smaller company, but I'm talking like these more corporate. Bigger even Rollerblade. You see, what's his name? Danny Aldridge. Wasn't Danny Aldridge pretty active on his
Danny Aldridge.
Wasn't he pretty active on YouTube as well?
Yeah, dude.
Like
that's
him.
Another one too.
Rollerblade. You guys.
Rollerblade. You guys should be coming up.
Duke Nugan on Brooklyn Zoo. You could be helping him as well.
Like you guys got the podcast.
I don't know about helping him, but like I said,
want to see more from their podcast.
If you see them putting in work, like throw them incentives for it.
Well, the thing is about Danny Aldridge, that guy, he's a very fun, interesting guy to watch.
And he's such a great skater.
Yeah, man. I bet you just watching him go skate during the day, you can make videos on that guy all day. Stopping to get coffee and shit or making whatever he likes to drink.
Right.
And he does his yoga. Like, I always wanted to see more video from that guy. I watch his Instagram. His Instagram's always live. Always. And I think that's what it is, right? Like, Instagram's just so easy to get content and make content. You know what I mean? It's
right. And then if you're doing it every day,
but
it's
that's the thing, right? That's when it comes
camera.
back to the big companies, right? They need the help to do and the energy and the time and the money to do bigger stuff for bigger media. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
And the more following these skaters have, the more their pro skates are gonna sell, the more money everybody makes.
Yeah, I wanted to see more rollerblading because they have a podcast, but I wanted to see a little bit more from that podcast, bro.
Yeah, and some of y'all podcasts are a little bit boring. Sorry, you guys.
But there's some good ones too, though. But it's
and
like
I'm not talking.
No, it's like,
and if you think I'm talking about you, I'm not. I love you, bro.
And it's like, and then Cameron, that other YouTuber, you guys gotta check out his video. Like, not everybody should have a podcast. I was like, please, dude, don't come look at ours.
But those of you guys actually have real topics. Those guys are terrible.
And then
the examples
in rollerblading is different for us because we actually have stuff to talk about. All of us in the community. That's why you see so many rollerbladers with YouTube channels because this is how we connect. Like before, like. I didn't realize
so hard to meet dudes who
it goes with our culture.
I met like on a handful of times like 5-6 dudes that rollerbladed at the skate park anyway.
Yeah.
I've always seen a couple of dudes like out there sometimes.
And this is the only way we can talk about what we like. Like there's nowhere else we could talk about what we like. You know what I mean?
True. So.
No,
I was just what's it called? Just shooting it. But if you have skates, slap the camera on, bro. We need more content to watch.
We need more content out there, guys.
So this is what we would do if we could snap our fingers and move all the teams around. And we just pitched our ideas more for future events and stuff. Like I said, it's easy to talk from our position. We don't know the ins and outs of everything, but yeah, it just makes for good conversation.
Yeah, and thank you to all the pro rollerbladers and all the rollerbladers out there putting their body on the line every day to make content for us to watch, you know.
Yes.
Thank you guys so
Giving
much
us
for
something
everything
to
you
even
do.
talk about, cool products to look at.
Thank you guys, Thank you. All the rollerbladers, everybody on every team.
Out
all
there
the pros,
working hard.
You know, everybody that's laid down the foundation for all of us, you know.
Right. So, yup. Alrighty, you guys.
Bueno!